What is good, YouTube, man? Today I'm back with you guys, with the nation, for another video. And today, what do I have for you guys? I love it, man. I love it. I'm trying to implement the old Chalk Talk series that I had going on. I am going to bring some visuals for you guys, but you already know, before I get into today's video, I have to give a big shout out to my boy Icy Nate. Yet again, coming in clutch with another, guess what? Another thumbnail. So yes, shout out to my boy Icy Nate. Please go check his YouTube channel out at Icy_Nate. Check his Instagram page at Raiders.rhythm. If you want more great Raider content, go check my boy out on both of those platforms. But as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna be going over our Raiders starting defense going into week one. You know, we took some hits. No Javin White, no Nicholas Morrow, but we added a couple guys. You know, we added Denzel Perryman. Nate Hobbs is taking off. So you know what? Today, what I decided to do for you guys is I'm gonna put it all on the screen for you guys. I'm gonna have everybody. I'm gonna have our nickel package, and I'm gonna have our base 4-3 under defensive package. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys, and I'm gonna talk over it while I explain certain things in certain positions. So without further ado, let's get into the visuals. I'll meet you guys right over there. Yo. So like I said, we are here now. We're at the visual portion of the video. Now today, like I just explained in the beginning of the video, in the intro, I'm gonna be showing you guys our Las Vegas Raiders, my defense that I feel like we should be going into, going up against the Ravens week one. Now, we all know that certain guys have shown up and certain guys have not shown up. So I kind of wanted to give you guys my updated defensive roster and defensive lineup going and heading into this week one matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I am going to be showing you guys our classic nickel defensive package. What in my opinion, we will be in a lot this season, especially now with the injury of Nicholas Morrow and Javin White. You know, we don't have as many linebackers. Obviously, we have Divine Diablo, but he's not on that same level just yet of a Nicholas Morrow on the outside linebacker position, and so on and so forth, right? So, like I said, right here, what we got is our classic nickel defensive package, where instead of 3 linebackers and 2 corners, we now have 3 corners and 2 linebackers. Now, starting bottom to the top, as you can see, defensive end in the nickel, you don't have a Leo because it's not a 4-3 under. It's not the base defense. So Yannick Ngakoue, he's just going to be the classic, just normal edge rusher in the nickel defense. He's just a normal edge rusher. Same goes for Max Crosby. And you guys must be wondering, well, how come Max Crosby's there? I thought you had Cleveland Furrow there before. I most definitely did have Cleveland Furrow at this opposite edge of Yannick Ngakoue, but the way it's looking is that Max Crosby is the starter over Cleveland Furrow. It is what it is. At this point in time, I guess Max Crosby's looking better, so why not play the better player? It is what it is. Cleveland Furrow, as you can see, I do have him on that bottom left side of your screen where I have all the subs listed. I have Damon Arnett, Amik Robertson, all those guys. You can see them. You have all your defensive subs that I put there, as many as I could fit. And so yeah, let me start off with the defensive line. We got Max Crosby on one end, Yannick Ngakoue on the other end. You got big boy Gerald Mccoy. Shout out to him. Really had himself a game on his debut, returning to the NFL on his debut with the Raiders. He really looked solid in my opinion. I'm really glad about this pickup. And then at nose tackle, at your one technique, of course, you gotta have big boy Jonathan Hankins. That man is a monster in the middle. He is going to plug things up, and if he can honestly get double teams, if he can trace double teams towards him, I have so much confidence in this defensive line. If Jonathan Hankins can cause double teams and it makes the offensive line have to leave Max Crosby on a one-on-one, Yannick Ngakoue on a one-on-one, or Gerald McCoy on a one-on-one, that is a great situation for our Las Vegas Raiders. Now, moving up to the second level, as you can see, I have Jonathan Abram right there next to our two linebackers, and let me talk about the two linebackers first. Now, Corey Littleton, thankfully, one of our only linebackers that did not get injured, thank goodness. He is obviously, in my opinion, he's going to be starting in the nickel. No doubt about it. I mean, that's just, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. Now, we did see today the return of Nick Wikowski. He was back on the field, and he was also practicing with newly acquired linebacker from the Panthers, Denzel Perryman. And as you can see, I do have Denzel Perryman in the subs just for this package. So I do have Nick Wikowski and linebacker Corey Littleton as our two middle linebackers in the nickel. As you can see, I do have strong safety Jonathan Abram right there next to him. I really love that second level. I mean, if you just take a look at that front seven, that's a strong, solid front seven. You got Hankins, you got McCoy, you got Max, you got Yannick, you got Corey Littleton, Jonathan Abram, and Nick Wikowski as your front seven. That's solid in my opinion. That'll be a very stout front seven in my opinion, and I cannot wait. And we also have star of preseason, Nate Hobbs. We know that this guy does well in the box, right? He finished out preseason in just 2 games with, I believe, 2 or 3 tackles for loss, a forced fumble, a sack, and an interception. So, in my opinion, there's no doubt in my mind that Nate Hobbs is our slot cornerback. And you know, when you're the slot corner, you really are playing very close to the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, he'll be there as well, helping out with Corey Littleton, Nick Wikowski, and Jonathan Abram on that second level. And if we really just take a look at our secondary, you got 9-year, or I don't even know how many years he's been in the league, but you got veteran, all-pro corner, Pro Bowl corner, interception leading cornerback in the NFL. He's done all those things. You got Casey Hayward on the outside, and then you got Trayvon Mullen on the opposite of him. That is a very solid cornerback group when you have Nate Hobbs, who's done great things in the slot, and then you have Trayvon Mullen, and then you have Casey Hayward on the outside, and then you look at your depth. You got Damon Arnett to sub in, and then you got Amik Robertson that can sub in at either the slot or the outside, and he's been doing very well at both of those. So I'm very happy with our depth right now when it comes to the secondary. You also have guys like Keyshawn Nixon that could come in and play a bit. Obviously, there's other guys on the team as well. But, I mean, I take a look at this, and, man, I'm very confident going into the season, going into this Week 1 matchup up against the Ravens. Now, free safety, before I go into the next defense, free safety, obviously, the best safety in the draft, Trayvon Merrick, right? I mean, there's no doubt about it that he's our starting free safety. You also have Tyree Gillespie that can be rotating in and out. We all know that Gus Bradley has a lot of rotation, but let me know what you guys think about this nickel defense. This, in my opinion, is the projected starters for this defense. You can swap out Denzel Perryman with Nick Wikowski. Obviously, we did trade for Denzel Perryman, so it could be that they want to start him right away. It could be that they don't, but speaking about Denzel Perryman, I got him as a starter in our base 4-3 under defense. Now, as you guys all know, the base 4-3 under defense, this is the Legion of Boom defense. This is where it was all created, in the base 4-3 under, where you have 4 defensive linemen, an outside linebacker on the line of scrimmage, 2 linebackers on the second level, and a strong safety in the second level as well. This is the Legion of Boom base defense right here. This is where it was all created, right? So, again, going top to bottom, defensive end on the outside, and on the left end, you got Max Crosby. On the edge, on the other end, this is where you have your Leo, because this is the 4-3 under. You have Yannick Ngakoue as your Leo. You got big boy Jonathan Hankins as your one technique defensive tackle. Then you got big boy Gerald Mccoy as your three technique defensive tackle in this defense as well. Now, obviously, there's some new faces in this defense. You have, obviously, on the second level, Corey Littleton. We all know that Gus Bradley, as soon as Gus Bradley did, I believe is either his first or second press conference, he said that Corey Littleton is a guy that they believe will be setting the edge for our defense in the base set that we do have, and this is the base defense right here. Now, Corey Littleton starts off the second level at the outside linebacker or strong side linebacker position. Then in this one, I did end up going and putting out Denzel Perryman in the base defense, just because, you know, he's had a lot more reps in this defense than Nick Wikowski, and Nick Wikowski kind of got put on the back burner this offseason. So I want to put Denzel Perryman at least in one defense if I'm not going to put him in the other. So I do think that Denzel could start in the base defense. Obviously, with Nicholas Morrow and Javin White and these guys going down, I don't know how much will be in the base, but I know we'll still use it a lot. And as you can see, at the weak side linebacker, or the will linebacker position, as some may call it, I do have Divine Diablo. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, well, he's not too ready. Why not put someone else out there? Maybe put Tanner Muse out there. You could do that as well. I honestly am not too fussed about either one of them. Tanner Muse can honestly play there over Diablo, but I think Diablo will end up be playing there. And honestly, when you're playing the weak side linebacker position, that's your best coverage linebacker. And Divine Diablo, if we're being honest, he's pretty good in coverage. That if he didn't showcase anything in that Niners game, he showcased that he's a good coverage linebacker. Obviously, against the run, a little bit suspect, but that's okay because when you're in your base defense, it's very suited to stop the run. And then right next to Divine Diablo would be Jonathan Abram on that second level. So we're talking about, we got 8 guys in the box in the base defense. Now, if you want to run the ball on an 8-man box, go ahead. I'm not too scared about that at that point. And obviously, this defense in the base is meant to stop the run first, then cover the pass. In the nickel defense, it's meant to stop the pass. That's why you have an extra defensive back on the field instead of an extra linebacker like you do in this defense. Now, like I said, I just went over the first and second level. Now, no surprise here. Casey Hayward, Trayvon Mullen starting on the outside, and Trayvon Merrick starting at the deep post safety. And yet again, you have all the subs that I put down on the bottom left. They can all be put here as well. You have Cleveland Ferrell, all these guys that can rotate in and out in this defense. I think that this is a very solid team. Obviously, would I be more comfortable if Nicholas Morrow was here? 1,000%, 100%. Without a doubt, I would be more confident, but it is what it is. I mean, it's okay, right? It happens. Things happen. But let me know what you guys think, Raider Nation. What do you guys think about the base 4-3 under defense and then the nickel package? Obviously, the nickel package is going to be the more popular defense because we want to see Nate Hobbs and all that kind of stuff. But we do have to remember that Gus Bradley's base defense is this one right here, where you got like a really solid 8-man box that kind of just tells you like, hey, you can go ahead and try and run the ball if you'd like, but we're probably going to stop it, right? So let me know what you guys think. Which one's your favorite? The classic nickel defense that's meant to stop the pass, or this one right here that's very stout against the run in your base 4-3 under, where you got your Leo, where you got your 8-man box with the strong safety in the box. This one's very stout as well. Let me know which one's your guys' favorite, but that'll be it for today's visuals. I'll meet you guys at the outro. Okay. So now that I didn't explain the nickel defense, the base 4-3 under defense with all the updates, you know, we got Perryman, Nate Hobbs, and turned out to be like, that's our slot corner. So big shout out to those dudes for stepping up. We did get Nick Wikowski back. You know, he is back from injury. Thank the Lord. Him and Denzel Perryman were together at practice today. So that is good news. That's why I had Nick Wikowski out on the field for you guys. We don't know the return of Nicholas Morrow and Javin White yet, if there even is a return, but let me know what you guys think of today's video. I really enjoyed making it. You know, we got Gerald Mccoy at the 3-tech. We got Nate Hobbs starting that slot. We got Denzel Perryman. We didn't even think we were going to have Denzel Perryman. You know, obviously we got the Merricks, the Yannick Ngakwe's, but hey, you guys knew before, I thought Cleveland Ferrell was our starter, right? So there's a lot of updates from the last time I showed you guys these visuals, so I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, man, so please, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment in the comment section down below. But that'll be it for today's video, Raider Nation. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I'm out. Peace.